this is Tech Queens Monitor, where I do remote viewing training for today. Let's see if we're going to be getting anybody in the chat for today for the IEXR 6049. That is the remote viewing that we are doing for today's show. We don't have anybody in the chat quite yet. So remote viewing is a process of a scientific approach to utilizing your psychic abilities in a scientific way. The U.S. military wanted their own psychic program, okay, to go against the Russian psychic program that had been around for quite some time, and they needed to combat this in a big way. So this is how the remote viewing process had started with the, I think the project was called Stargate, which was the original psychic spy program. Okay, so it doesn't look like anybody's going to show up today. So maybe they missed the psychic impression of the show for today. That's okay. We'll just talk a little bit about remote viewing overall. So yeah, it started in that process. Oh, we got one person. Yay. I think you said the wrong time. Yes, 11:15 is when we start. Okay. So I was just talking a little bit about how remote viewing started with the U.S. military. It's a scientific version of using our psychic abilities, which doesn't have much way of cheating. Okay, and that's why they created the this program. Okay, because they wanted to take out all the situations that could lead to false readings. This is why they started with the scientific approach. This is why they started with the remote viewing number, okay? To not have the psychics know exactly what the target was, okay? So they could only focus on the number. That's why they did that. So there's no way of them knowing the answer or fudging the results. That's why they went with a number and in an envelope. And if you're doing it professionally, you would have a ton of these, and the person running the remote viewing would do it at random so that the person does not know what's in the envelope. Okay, so that's how in the real world, okay, how remote viewing is done in the U.S. military and Canadian military and the Russian military to spy on the competition, right? When I was talking to, what's his name? Paul Elder, when he was in town. He's the guy who was one of the guys that started the remote viewing for the U.S. military back in the day. And I was talking to him that many of the contracts that he still gets to this day, because he's contracted through the U.S. military, is to see of UFO parts. Like they'll have a UFO, they'll take it all apart, and they ship each part to different locations to be worked on and studied and all that sort of thing. What his job would be to do is to see if he could spy on the couriers going back and forth from taking the part to the new location. Okay, this is one of his contracts that he does. If he can see it, that means the enemy can see it. Okay, and so he helps them come up with a better system to bring these objects back and forth without being detected by the enemy psychics. So that's one of his jobs. Okay. So very interesting world, the remote viewing world. So let's get into today's, as we got some people here finally. I guess I said the wrong time. Okay. So the number for everybody, it is IEXR 6049. Okay. So that is the target number for today. So write that down if you need to. I got to go into the chat. So as we're getting into that state, using that white light, putting that white light around us and the target, you can use that white light for everything. What are the psychic impressions that we're getting from the target? Okay, so let's start off with what colors are we picking up about the target today? Oh, we've already got some things here. So Bob Job says that poor border child, the mom in front of was U.S. football game. Okay. Carnival, very exciting carnival atmosphere. Okay, that could be. So I see wiping the slate clean, a huge rake going over sand. Kind of one of those Zen gardens. Wiping out a pattern, a huge artillery shell, a big yellow arrow pointing upwards, a smell gunpowder, cannabis, actually. Okay, very interesting. And Bob Job says aliens can change the RV signal. Talking amongst each other. Okay. So the colors are colors. Statue also got a blue figure with yellow green eyes, like Avatar movie, I guess, and out in a natural setting. What do we got else? What else we got here? So colors, picking up colors, blue, yellow, and I saw a reddish flag blowing in the wind from above. That all could be possible for the target. What other colors are we picking up with the target today? Is this political or disputed area? Unknown. You may be picking up things that are going around or happening around the target. You're not focusing in on the target. Okay. Bob Job says he sees the Mexican flag. Okay. And Super Whittle Guy says, I see gray, a ball going around a sphere fast. Okay. Very interesting. So, any other colors? We got the yellow, and some blue, skin tone. Okay. We got very natural colors like green and yellow and brown around the target. We're kind of picking up things that are around the target that may be happening in the background, but we're not really focusing on the target itself yet. Super Whittle Guy's getting the words modern and innovative. Okay. Could be something that's around the target. Bob Job says castle engraves a sense of history here. Okay, that could be true. I think again you're picking up what's around the target. Okay, um, just making sure that we're focusing in on the target itself. IEXR 6049 is the target. So make sure you're narrowing, using that white light, and focusing on the target itself. Um, so you're in the scene, the target, and you're seeing the colors of yellow, blue, and maybe some browns. What sounds are we hearing? Are we hearing any sounds? Marlon says he's got picked up a gray locomotive train, an electric bulb. That could be. Well, you know me, Andre. I always get the backstory or origins. That could, yeah. I think you're picking up on that sort of thing. You, Bob Job here's cheering. Okay. A barking dog. That could be too. A black dog. Maybe you're listening to Nazareth. I won't start singing. Remember that old band? Whistles, whoosh noise, sound of an elevator going up. Ding, 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 ding. Football stadium is another one. Okay, so these are part of the sounds. Maybe the football stadium's nearby somewhere, and you're hearing the sounds from there. Start to narrow down onto the target. Okay, I think you're picking up on all the things that are around the target. Okay, so narrowing our focus. We've picked up some of the colors. We picked up some of the noises. What is the noise of the target itself? Trying to get you more focused. Okay, make sure you breathe in and out. Breathe in, out. Relax, surround yourself with white light, and focus on the target number. What are the things that you are experiencing around the target? Okay. So we got a valley with track, maybe a train track. That could be green, big color. Super Little Guy saying it could be a country in South or Central America. That could be patriotic. Pop Chubsy says, keep seeing large antennae. How large? Like huge, more than your vision can see, or is it large for the target? Very, very big. Bigger than big. Okay. It's massive, he says. Okay. How about the antenna on the target? Is it natural or man-made? Unless those are UFO sighting spots. It could be. It's not what we're focusing on today, but it could be. So we got some sounds going on. We're starting to pick up a location a little bit. We're seeing a lot of things that are around the target. Okay. Um, what are some of the textures that we're feeling? Bob Schaub says he got natural antennae, very large ones though. Okay. Um, what are some of the textures that we're feeling? Is it rough? Is it smooth? Is it fuzzy? Um, anything along those lines? So Super Little Guy says it's ragged, uneven. It could be the ground. It's also layered. Okay. Volcano top. Okay. So bringing it in more on the target, some more of the textures that we're feeling. Making sure that we breathe in, breathe out, focusing. What are some of the, um, so it's a natural setting with large antennae. It has red, blue, yellow, green, some browns. There's some technology there. There's could be in North or South America. We have very fast vehicles maybe going by. Could be Mexico. We're picking up the motion of car drag race. Okay. We said Mexico, very fast vehicles going by. So you're looking at the fast vehicles going by and the target into the target. Getting more and more closer to the target. So is the target natural or man-made? That we're looking at. Oh, that big dish in South America. James Bond went through. Possible, but I don't think that's the target itself. It could be around the target. Bob Travis says man-made looks natural. Man-made and natural, hence the innovation. Okay. So it's a little man-made object. Okay. That looks natural. What other things? What kind of smells are we smelling? We take a big whiff when we're in the area, in the natural setting. What kind of smells are we picking up? Could be the natural raw materials you're seeing, yes. Got some trees. Okay. It's electrical and nature. Huge weed fields. Okay. Jungle. So what's some of the smells we're picking up? Take a big whiff. Weed has in cannabis. I think Super Little Guy wants his weed. Picked up milk. Taste of milk. Okay. So that's the Clerk Guston's working. Some milk taste. Maybe a white liquid type of thing that you're picking up from the target. Chicken, cannabis, gunpowder, rust. Smelling smoke, that could be a wheat field. Electrical when it burns. Ice cream carnival. So getting back on track. Could you hold the target in your hand? How big is the actual target? Diesel generator. Okay. How big is it? Is it in your hand, or is it you would need both hands to hold it? Very large. Okay. So calm your mind. But we're going to try this. Just calm your mind. Wipe out everything else. Take that deep breath. Okay. And say the first thing that comes to mind. Don't overthink it. Spit it out. Okay. It doesn't matter how silly it seems or weird. Just spit out the first thing that comes to mind. Oh, it's something nice to make the child happy. Okay. A hanky. Okay. Yellow minion is the first thing on my mind. Okay. So doing it again, clear your mind as best as you can. Take that deep breath in. Breathe out. Give what you get. Don't overthink it. Spit it out. Anything? Aircraft piloting. Okay. But Super Little Guy, first thing. Don't think. Just spit it out. Super Little Guy's out of ammo? Oh, come on. First thing. Click it out. First color you see. Boom. Lava. Fire. Fire. So the first color you see. Don't think. Spit it out. Brown. Marlon, first color, first thing out of your head. That's how it works. Don't overthink. Just spit it out. It's a windy day. That could be. Object clicking. Yellow. Okay. What's Marlon say? First thing. Boom. Brownie, old white paper. Okay. Everybody's starting to see yellow. Okay. Second color. Breathe in. Breathe out. First thing. Green. Good. Just spit it out. So yellow, green, any other colors. Quick, don't think. This is how it works. The more you think, the more to the wrong side that you're going to be seeing black. Good. Now you're getting it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just first thing that comes to mind. Breathing in, breathing out. First thing. Translucent. You're overthinking. Brown. Silver. Good. Blue. Good. Now picking up natural or man-made. Breathing in. Breathing out. First thing. Man-made. Okay. Both. Okay, so yellow, green, blue, black. Okay. It's a little bit of both, man-made and natural. That could be. Now we're going to pick up the textures that we're feeling. Okay. So breathing in, breathing out. Texture. First thing that comes to your mind, don't think, just spit it out. Nature and smooth metal. Okay. Scaly like an alligator's back. Crafted. Carpet. Fuzzy like a carpet, I guess. Okay. Hey. Oh. Someone speaking Spanish. Smooth carpet-like texture. Now we're getting it. Don't think, just spit it out. Now, smell. Breathing in, breathing out. Smell. What's the first smell that you smell? Horrible. Okay. It's honest. He's, ooh, okay. That could be. Flower spell. Aluminum type smell. Okay. Silver to the moon. Wrong show. A leather smell. Okay. Could be. Now we've done the colors, we've done the textures, we've got natural or unnatural or man-made. We got the smell, we got the texture. Motion. What kind of motion are we picking up? Okay, is there a motion to it? So breathing in, breathing out. Motion. Yes or no? So we got musty smell, fishy smell. Something about silver. Wrong show, but that's okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, there's motion. Okay, we're breaking it down. We're focusing more in on the target. How big is it? Is it big or small? Breathing in, breathing out. Big or small? Just spit it out. Yes. Guess what? Talking about silver again and hash graph. Moving metal. Okay. Big. Big like a train. Got small for a reason. Now you're narrowing down. Okay, so we got the shape, we got the colors. We got natural or unnatural setting. We got the motion. Yes, there is motion to the target. Landscape is big. Okay. Okay, so we got the size, we got the colors, we got the smell. We got the colors, we got the natural setting. Now we're getting closer. Any sounds that we're hearing. Okay. So breathing in. Don't label it, Marlon. Breathing in. Breathing out. Sounds. What's the first sounds we're hearing? Crowd. Okay. So you hear that crowd? That could be dogs barking. It's our neighbor's dog. Car horn. Waterfall. That's a dog next door named Aura. Very nice dog. Cute. Loud. So, crowd, car horn, waterfall are some of the sounds that we're hearing. Okay, I think that covers the most. I hear your wife. Yeah. So let's do the reveal. See how close we got. I think we improved on narrowing in on the target. Okay, let's see what it is for today's show. Aha. There you go. It's a bee on a flower. Now, many of those things could be in the background. Okay, dogs barking and waterfalls and that sort of thing. But I was trying to get you focused in on the actual target. Okay, because you're kind of off everywhere else. But we did very when we refocused ourselves, we got very accurate. We got the yellow, we got the black, we got the yellow on the thing. Yes, there is motion to the target, the bee moving around. Um, somebody did say flowers. Could be in South America. It doesn't say. Okay. It's a very basic picture. Very nice picture. I don't know if it's a little robot bee, but it seems to be the natural bee. But we did pretty good. Once we started to refocus our focus and redo it, I think we started getting much closer to the target. Okay. Car horn could sound like a bee. It's a very nice bee. Oh, come on. Don't put your. It takes time, practice to unleash your abilities. The biggest hurdle that many psychics come across is overthinking what they're picking up. Okay? Once you get rid of that, things just start to flow out of you. Okay? Our thinking that we're not good enough can stop us from getting to the goal of being psychic. The more you do it, the better you get. Okay? And the more you let go, okay, and not overthinking the target, that we can come much more psychic. And we got a whole bunch of things going on in the background. I think we got an Amazon package coming, so we got to cut this a little short. Now, for next week's show, we all did very well. Once we started to refocus on the actual target, get rid of the monkey chatter. Only one that should do the monkey chatter is the monkey behind me. We did very, very well. So next Sunday show will be our 007551. That is the new target that we're going to be doing. Okay, so that's going to be the homework for next week. Okay, everybody did very well. So make sure you come.
It's okay. Continue.
Okay, Amazon. That you're going to get better and better the more that you do it, and letting go of our overthinking of things and just letting it come out. Okay, that's the big key to being more and more psychic. Okay, until we do Sunday show, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye bye.